Hello and welcome to this massive unboxing. Look how huge this thing is. Doesn't even fit in the frame, but it's actually only got 2 books in it. At least I think it only has 2 books in it. I only ordered 2, so this is a second-hand unboxing courtesy of Alex from the Centipede Press community. And if the fact that he's in that community doesn't give you a hint, it contains Centipede Press titles. Oh, we got a box in a box. Double unboxing. That's a pack job. Let's get the bubble wrap and the bigger box out of the way. And we have a smaller box within, which should contain the Centipede Press titles. Unless he's going for the triple box. I don't know. You're going to come along on this journey with me. So, we kind of got a triple unboxing. And within that, we have 2 books in bubble mailers. Now, both of these books are ones that I had kind of slept on back when they were first announced. They were only limited to 150 copies, which, based on the fact that you've seen the thumbnail and the title of the video, you already know that they are Ramsey Campbell titles. More specifically, the Parasite and the doll who ate his mother? Its mother? I want to say its, but I think it's the doll who ate his mother. So the doll who ate his mother was Campbell's very first novel. He had already done The Inhabitants of the Lake, which is a short story collection about 10 years 10 years prior, that was published in the Cthulhu mythos. But his first actual novel was in the early 70s, mid-70s, and that, my friends, was The Doll Who Ate His or Its Mother. One of those. I don't know its pronouns. But anyways, hell of a pack job here. Bubble wrap, inside boxes, inside a box. My compliments to Alex for his packaging. I didn't realize he was so oversized. I like it. So there is The Doll Who Ate His Mother. And up next is The Parasite, which is significantly thicker than The Doll Who Ate His Mother. But I had passed on both of these when they first came out. I really wish I hadn't. Could have saved a couple bucks, but still a great deal all around. Glad to purchase these after the fact, and they're both signed. I don't even know if they're unsigned copies. Given that The Doll Who Ate His Mother is the very first novel that he got published, we're going to start with that one. Haven't seen these slips in a while. These are still sealed. That's gorgeous. I love it. So the bindery that, I believe it would be the bindery, that Jared used to use for Centipede Press. Sheridan used to put these nice little slips in there. It's a quality assurance tag, let you know what copy you're getting. This is copy number 27. I think he's gone to a different bindery because the most recent titles haven't had that. You occasionally get them, but now it's usually a tag kind of in the top of the book. Speaking of top, look at that top edge stain. Love it. Nice jacket work all around. Is this David Ho? Nope, it's David Whitlam. Sorry, David Whitlam. I got the David part right. So these have been sealed for the past several years, so let's dive in. David Whitlam's artwork there. I would never forget David Whitlam's artwork. It's incredible. There we go for the dust jacket. We have some blind stamping on it. Look at the sheen on that. It actually kind of looks, yeah, very nice. So it looks like one of the artwork from was it the Jonah or the Survivor? I just unboxed 2 other secondary Centipede titles, and one of them had like a little girl porcelain doll in it, and it kind of had the same eyes. Anyways, Doll Who Ate His Mother. Black cloth, plain black end papers, but there's a nice little texture to them. There we go. Little eating there. This one is introduced by Peter Crowther, who's an author in and of himself, but you might know him as the guy behind PS Publishing, which actually has a long history with Ramsey Campbell. They published a ton of Campbell's novels. Artwork by David Whitlam for Kirby. Very, very nice. We have acknowledgments. So if you haven't read any Ramsey Campbell, do so. Whoa, that's the original cover? That's terrifying, but I see where the eyes are coming from. That is scary. I think that's what they're going for, though. Peter Crowther, Ramsey World, Introduction of Sorts. So, oh, you hear that as they bend the pages. They are crisp with that top edge stain. Look at the font. Font is huge in this. It's a very short novel, I guess. Big trim size, big font. Reminds me of the Christmas Carol by Lyra's Press. Lyra's Classics that I just unboxed recently. That gave me my flesh wound. Not much of a flesh wound, but you can still kind of see it healing there. You should check out that unboxing if you want to see blood, sweat, and tears in this. So the concept of the doll who ate his mother, as far as I'm aware, doesn't actually involve any dolls. It does involve Claire, who is involved in maybe it does involve a doll. Claire, who is involved in a car accident caused by a man who's holding a leg, who kind of wanders in the road. It kills her husband, and she's trying to get to the bottom of what's going on. It also has a review by Stephen King that was published back in the 76, published whenever it was. And then in the back, there we go, is the signature page right there. Number 27, signed by Ramsey Campbell, David Whitlam, and Peter Crowther. Ramsey Campbell, love his signature. It actually reminds me kind of Philip Fracasse's, but Ramsey Campbell came first. But very nice signature. Very nice book. And then several books later, I know one of them dealt with the occult, and I believe it is The Parasite. But, I mean, a man wandering in the streets with a leg, that's kind of occultish as well. But I believe it was really The Parasite that delves into the occult. So this one, much fatter book, but we still got the top edge stain. Also, number 27. Very, very nice. So let's dive into this guy. It was packaged by the same person. Same quality assurance tag as I rip into the shrink wrap. I will say, it's brand spanking new, and I love the feeling of ripping the shrink wrap off. But personally, I always tell people, try to take the shrink wrap off when you do buy books. No remarks against Alex. By all means, it's fine. But like if you're going to store it for a long period of time, like we're talking maybe even decades, I would definitely recommend taking the shrink wrap off because you can have some horror stories of mold or moisture getting trapped in the shrink wrap. But these books are maybe like 2 years old, 3 years old. They're not that old. So they're going to hold up fine. Number 27, Sheridan. This one, it's got a little ding in the corner there, which I'm sure is how it arrived from Alex. This one has artwork by Peter Jablonski. Jablonski with an N? Jablonski, yes. Peter Jablonski. Very nice artwork. Almost looks like a photograph. Don't know where it can be placed. Is that Liverpool? I know Ramsey Campbell's from Liverpool. He's a Liverpudlian? Is that what you would call yourself? I don't know. Blind stamping in the front there. This one deals with a survivor of a cult. I feel like I'm saying that again just because I talk about Survivor by Chuck Palahniuk. But this young girl is the only survivor of like a cult or a family or something of that sort. And it soon awakens in her psychic powers. And I believe I recall reading on the site that this is the one that deals with the occult, which is kind of, which is also, occult is also part of The Nameless by Ramsey Campbell. That one I loved. Read that one. I haven't read these two, but I read The Nameless, and that was a good one. Maybe The Nameless will get the treatment one of these days. I don't know. Anyways, it has an introduction by Reggie Oliver and art by Peter Jablonski. To all my friends in Chapel Hill. There we go. We got acknowledgments. Many acknowledgments. And it was originally published under the title To Wake the Dead. And this has the original epilogue from that. Looks like we're going to have the same large... What was that? Artwork? Nope, just part 2. The same larger font, larger margin sizes. But I am A-okay with that. You can hear the top edge stain. That is not damage to the book. That's just part of top edge stains. Is sometimes the pages stick together. So you give it a little spin like that, and you can hear the edge stain coming off. So I loved The Nameless. So I know this has to do with the occult as well. Not the same cult, the cult of The Nameless. But you sold me on The Nameless, and so I'm all in it for The Parasite. This one, number 27 as well. 150 copies. Ramsey Campbell, Peter Jablonski, and Reggie Oliver. Very, very nice. Thank you so much, Alex. These are gorgeous. Got to make more room in my bookshelf, which is exceedingly difficult task to do. Too many books, not enough space. But if you are a book collector, you probably know that same issue. And I keep these, so I'm going to kind of insert that right inside the inside cover. I'm going to do the same with this one for the doll who ate his mother. So yeah, look at that. It's a double shot of Ramsey Campbell. There aren't any... A lot of Centipede Press titles sell out relatively quickly. These sold out relatively quickly. So there are currently no Ramsey Campbell titles available through Centipede Press, but you should check out their newsletter because you never know if he's going to publish more in the future. As I had mentioned with Peter Crowther doing the introduction of the doll, as I finger the stomach mouth there, PS Publishing loves Ramsey Campbell. PS Publishing has many different imprints. They have a book paperback imprint called Drugstore Indian, and a lot of Ramsey Campbell's titles are available through Drugstore Indian. This hardcover, those are paperback, hardcover editions are available through PS Publishing. A lot of his newer titles get the treatment there, but you got a lot of collections of his short fiction. You actually get The Inhabitants of the Lake, his first short story collection in paperback, and there's a lot you can buy there. PS Publishing has their main site, a clearance site, but they are in the UK, so you are going to have to pay some prices to have it shipped overseas. Or if you're watching this from the UK, just go pick it up yourself, I guess. But anyways, thank you very much, Alex, for the beautiful books. Thank you guys very much for watching. Check out Ramsey Campbell. He's an awesome author. He's very active on social media as well. You might see him. There's a Ramsey Campbell fan club on Facebook where he is there and he will interact with you. He interacts with a lot of fans over on Books of Horror. A lot of groups out there. I don't think he's a part of the Centipede Press group, but we should get on that because I think he would love it. The man is fond of song. You'll see. He'll post videos of him bursting out into little limericks and little songs here and there. In addition to writing his mythos stories, he writes a very good mythos story. Let me tell you, writes good novels too. I mean, I've only read The Nameless as far as novels go, but it was great. Had me hooked. Creepy novel. But thank you very much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, and we'll see you around next time.